Hello everyone, and welcome back to Ace Attorney Justice for All. We're gonna have our first investigation segment of the second game today, guys, with whoever this dude is. I forgot until I loaded up the game that we ended off on whoever this mysterious man is. But yeah, last time we did our first trial, the intro trial, and update to you all, I finally figured out who that guy was reminding me of. Like, what was his name? Wellington? The one that actually committed the murder? I kept saying, like, he reminds me of someone, but I don't know who. Yusuke from Persona 5. And I know Yusuke, like, personality-wise, they're really not similar. Yusuke's not a murderer. However, it was just, like, the design. Like, the eyes and the eyelashes and the hair. That's what I was thinking of. But yeah, we got him convicted, and we got our memories back. And now we're back in time. And it seems like we're gonna see how we got reunited with Maya. I think she's being, suspected of murder again. Okay, let's find out. I don't know what kind of voice to give this guy. I'm just gonna go with something random and it'll probably evolve over time. What depressing rain. Do you understand how depressed that makes me, do you? I guess. But actually, more than being depressed, I'm angry. Angry at the weather girl on TV. Who are you? I think our little rainy spell will take a break with a day of sun, is what that girl said. I'd stake my life on it. Well, it's the weather. But that's why I didn't bother to bring an umbrella today. What nerve, calling herself a weather girl. She's going to hear about my $1,500 suit. About your case. Unless you're planning on suing the weather girl? I'm sorry. I thought that before we got down to business, we could have some friendly chatter. My name is Dr. Turner Gray. I'm a surgeon. Remind me never to end up under his knife. I'm here today because of this incident. Malpractice at Gray Surgical Clinic. 14 inpatients lose their lives. Oh, you're the doctor at... It's really quite upsetting. Did you hear me? Upsetting! Yes, I heard you. I agree, it's quite upsetting, Dr. Gray. The one that screwed up was the nurse. It was her that got the medications mixed up and killed those 14 patients. Dear Lord. 14! That is one bad nurse. And yet, now listen good, and yet... That nurse had the nerve to go and die before admitting her to her wrongdoing. Oh, she's dead? She didn't even offer any sort of explanation to me. And this is the kicker. She up and has herself a grand old accident and crashes her car. Yeah, I'm sure she did that on purpose. Smash, crunch, instantly transforming her car into an accordion model. This is what we saw earlier. That's right. About a year ago, all the tabloid shows were talking about it. Oh! This isn't recent? This is a year ago? 14 victims of medical malpractice, and the nurse's mysterious fatal accident. There were rumors that Dr. Gray had actually caused that crash. People said it was to forever hide the person responsible for the malpractice incident. Why would I... Now... I'm just going to say this once. Why on earth would I want to kill that nurse? She's the one who killed those 14 patients, not me. I think you need to take a deep breath, Doctor, and focus. More to the point, this case is over a year old. Why bring it up now? That's simple, because the situation is slipping out of my grasp. This just won't do. My clinic isn't seeing nearly as many patients nowadays. Do you understand what that means? It means they're not coming to my clinic. You don't say. If it were me, I don't think I'd want to go either. So, what would you like me to do about it? I want you to help me prove I'm innocent. You do realize I'm a lawyer, not a private investigator, right? No, this is something only you can do. You're Phoenix Wright. Maya Fey. You know this girl, correct? Maya? Why would he know her name? I heard you were working under her for a little while. She was working under me? Well, yes, I mean, hey, wait a second here. I worked under her? Yes, am I wrong? She told me so. I'm not quite sure if... Well, we worked a few trials together, but she went back to her hometown to undergo more training. Ah, yes, I heard. It must be lonely for you. What? Wait, I'm not... She must be an extraordinary girl to handle such rigid training. Huh? I have an acquaintance who knows a lot about these mystical sort of things. She's the one who introduced me to Miss Faye. Is Maya really that famous? And I've already set up an appointment. For what? What else? A channeling. I'm going to have her call the spirit of that nurse that went and got herself killed. Oh. Maya, I wonder what she's up to right now.
We, the women of the Fae clan, have always been spirit mediums. It's because the power to communicate with spirits flows strongly through us.
That's what she told me. The aspect of this game that I always seem to forget about. Especially in the last trial of the first game, because we had Emma, and she's all about, like, scientific stuff. It's kind of the opposite of Maya. I guess she's learned to accept her responsibilities and become an adult. Not counting training, this will be her first time channeling a spirit. So she gave me one condition before accepting my request. A condition? The condition is you, Mr. Wright. She said that she wouldn't do the channeling without first seeing you again. Me. And that is why I've searched you out. You went to see her too, don't you? Yeah, she's my girl! And so, that is how I ended up visiting Maya's hometown with the doctor. Karain Village? Not sure if that's how you say that. So this is Karain Village, Maya's hometown. Dear God, who are you? That child does not look normal. Why is her face like that? She looks very... Her head looks too big for her body. Why, hello there. Okay, bye. What an odd little girl. Hey, what up, Pearly? Are you Maya? Someone else is coming this way. Yep. Nick! Hello, Maya. Maya, how are you? It's good to see you again.
Wow! I didn't think you'd really show up.
It's not that big of a deal. You made it sound like you were so far away.
Well, maybe I exaggerated just a little.
It's only 2 hours by train. If I'd known you were this close, I'd have visited more. Okay, maybe this is a plot hole. Maybe it's because that chapter didn't exist until later. You visited her at the end of the last game. I've seen this place before.
No, you're not allowed. I already decided, you know. Until I become an adult, I have to work hard and be strong by myself.
Oh, well. Anyway, congratulations. I'm glad to hear training is going well for you. Let's talk, girl. Today's channeling. Looks like you finally become a full-fledged medium, taking on your first job.
Yeah, I didn't think it would be this soon.
But this case, do you know the messy story behind it?
Behold the power of the Maya Intelligence Network. Let's see, 14 people died because of malpractice on Dr. Gray's part, right? And to pin the blame on the nurse, he killed her in what appeared to be a car accident.
Huh? So what is this Maya Intelligence Network, anyway?
The tabloids.
That's what I thought.
I'm just pulling your leg, Nick. What really happened is the exact opposite. I heard all about it from Dr. Gray. Oh, come on, Nick. I wouldn't take a crazed killer as a client. That's too scary, even for me.
Yeah, I guess so. The village. So this is your hometown, huh, Maya?
Yep. Great village, but I've heard people call this place Medium Valley, too.
Interesting. So everyone that lives here is a spirit medium?
Pretty much. Most of my ancestors were, too, I think.
It's probably true since the Fae ability to communicate with the dead is so strong.
Actually, only the women of this village are mediums.
So what do the men do?
They usually work someplace outside the village.
That girl earlier, her head was gigantic. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you about that girl I saw earlier. Do you know her?
Oh, you mean Pearly?
Pearly?
Pearl Faye. She's my cousin.
Oh.
Isn't she adorable? Just like yours truly.
Something about her is off-putting to me right now. Maybe she'll become cute later. Cousin. Wait, then that means, is she also a...
Yep, she's a medium too. Pearly's a real genius when it comes to channeling.
I see. I hope I didn't scare her when I tried to talk to her earlier.
Nah, I saw you. My aunt drilled it into her head that if a suspicious-looking person tries to talk to you, run away.
Suspicious looking. The spiky hair, Phoenix. It's very suspicious looking.
Well, you're not wearing training clothes for starters.
Of course not.
Really is my aunt's most valued treasure, so she's not allowed to go outside of town. She doesn't know much about the world outside of Crane Village.
Aunt?
Riley's mother is my aunt. Duh. Come on, Nick. Family trees and all. You should know this. Well, Nick, I gotta get going, so it's time for the channeling to start.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
I'm doing the channeling in my house, so come on in, okay? After I'm done, we can grill up some juicy burgers.
Alright, good luck, Maya.
Thanks.
Well, at least she's still the same perky Maya. I should have examined things while she was here. A giant rock that seems to be reaching for the sky. Its origins are written on a beat-up old sign. It looks like this giant rock is called the Crane Boulder. There's a really complex explanation written here, but long story short, it's a big stone for spirits to live in. Or something like that. Fascinating. An old bus stop. It says Crane Village on the signpost. The buses seem incredibly inconvenient since they only come 3 times a day. That is very inconvenient. It's an old-style phone booth. I can't say it fits in with the area too well. My cell phone doesn't get reception here, so who knows. I may need it later. Rustic, thatch-roofed houses where the other villagers live line the street. Why was that so hard to say? They're nowhere near as large or as nice as the manor in front of me. It's kind of odd that I don't see any of the other villagers walking around, though. The biggest, most elegant of the buildings I can see from here. This is Fay Manor, the place Maya calls home. It's easy to be overwhelmed by its presence. Okay. Whoops. Wrong button. Okay. Meditation room. Ah, Mr. Wright, I'm so glad you showed. Some nice weather we're having today. Aren't you happy? No, not at all. That stupid weather girl made the wrong call again. It will rain cats and dogs today, she said with a straight face. I can't believe they allowed such misguided reports on the public airwaves. Looks like talking about the weather with this guy is just asking for punishment. But anyway, this is a splendid manor. No argument there. It's hard to believe that this is Maya's house, though. I was given a guide map to this building. Here, Mr. Wright, have a copy. I have a copy for you, too. A diagram of Fay Manor. Today's channeling. What are you going to do once the nurse's spirit has been called? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to have her write a signed confession. A signed confession? Yes, a confession. Pay attention, I'll have her write this. 1 year ago, on May 2nd, 14 patients died due to my negligence. And then, on May 24th, I fell asleep at the wheel and died in a car accident due to my further negligence. Who is gonna believe this, though? Like, no one's gonna believe, like, you channeled her spirit and got her to write this. I'm sorry, and I apologize for being negligent. That's what I'll have her write. With a confession, the rain falling on my soul can finally stop. Oh, I see. So, how did you hear about Maya Fay? I heard about her from an acquaintance, a girl studying the occult at the college. That girl introduced me to this village. This is the home of the Crane School of Channeling. The home, huh? And Ms. Maya is the daughter of the Master, I hear. Master? Anyway, do you see that door? That's the room where people and spirits meet. Ms. Maya's aunt is in there right now. Would you care to meet her? I suppose I don't have much of a choice. The door that leads to the channeling chamber. The place where spirits and people meet. The iron in this door was tampered. The iron in this door was tempered, making it very solid. Finally got it. Looks like there is a strong lock on this door to top it off. A piece of cloth with a ton of finely written characters jammed onto it. Probably esoteric knowledge, only mediums would know. Let's see. Here's one in English. It says, 100 ways to save money. Being a medium sounds like a rough way of life. Okay. I love when I hit the wrong things. Let's move to I guess the channeling chamber. Spooky. Wow, it's such a strange atmosphere in here. These flickering lights. I guess they're candles. Ah!
Good sir, who might you be?
My name is Phoenix Wright.
Oh, you must be that good sir.
Good sir? Is she talking about me?
You are a lawyer, are you not, good sir? I have heard much about you from Mystic Maya.
Is that so? Mystic Maya?
I am Mystic Maya's aunt, Morgan
Hey! You can't have the same name as me, what the heck? Well, guys, that's how I break it to you. I am actually part of the Fae bloodline. Nice to meet you.
I wanted to speak with you about a certain incident, good sir. It would seem that perhaps you ask too much of Mystic Maya in performing your duties. Most unbecoming, I'm afraid.
Huh?
Don't tell me you have already forgotten. But was it not for Mystic Maya and her assistance, you would surely not have won.
First a girl that runs away, and now an old lady who says I stink at doing my job. When did I become the poster boy for how not to make a first impression?
The past is in the past, though. Let us speak of the present now.
Thank you. About Maya. So, why do you add Mystic to Maya's name? Isn't that a little strange?
Good sir!
Ooh. That's creepy.
Your eyes are all white.
Yes.
How dare you be so rude and disrespectful towards Mystic Maya?
I'm sorry?
She must be addressed by her proper title, good sir. You must call her Mystic Maya.
So, about Mystic Maya,
It is the blood.
Excuse me? Blood?
Mystic Maya carries the blood of the Master. In actuality, she is the only one remaining.
Only one remaining? What's that supposed to mean?
Mystic Maya is the last of the rightful heirs of the grain channeling technique.
Okay, then where do you stand?
But a little more complicated. Although a woman of the Fae clan, I am merely a member of the Branch family.
Branch family? What's that?
It is as it sounds. For a member of the Branch family, no matter her spiritual power, she can never become the master of the Kurain school.
So, how strong are you?
It is a shame, however, I will admit. I cannot even begin to compare the lowliness of my power to the Master's.
So that's how it is. Learning so much about the whole, spirit medium stuff. I cannot remember the words for a minute. Today's channeling. So today's channeling will be her first?
Yes, good sir. Because the spirit of a person who dies in a traffic accident is usually very strong. It is usually easier to call that person to our world.
Traffic accident, indeed.
The channeling will take place here, in this channeling chamber, good sir. As you can see, I am in the process of preparing.
Channeling chamber. So this room is the channeling chamber?
The place where a spirit medium speaks with those who have departed.
I don't suppose you'd mind if we observed the session?
Do not even think of such nonsense. Only the medium and the client may enter here.
Oh.
The secrets of the Kurain techniques cannot be seen by just anybody.
That never stopped Maya from doing it in front of me before.
Yeah, she always did it in front of me. It is also for your safety, good sir, if something were to go wrong. That is why, while channeling is being performed, that heavy door is securely locked.
Oh, that's what the lock is for.
Oh, yes. I wonder if you have yet to meet Pearl, good sir.
Pearl?
She's an adorable, angelic young girl.
Oh, that odd.
She's my daughter. Now then, what was it you were about to say?
I was definitely not about to say she had a big head. Oh, well, what a cute daughter you have.
A pure heart that knows not of the evils in this world is a powerful thing, good sir. Please refrain from affiliating with her, I request.
Well, it's not like I had the chance to anyway.
I have a feeling I'm gonna end up having to affiliate with her. I must insist that and stress that you not let it occur.
Okay, I get it. She's a child, I don't really want to hang out with her anyway. This folding screen is really showing its age. All of its edges are a bit tattered. The lettering is fading too. I think I recognize a few of the characters on here. Cabra... and... I'm pretty sure that's what it says. Maybe I'll ask Maya about it later. Later. I guess this is an altar. Whatever it is, it feels very important. A mirror-like object with a cloudy reflective surface. And some branches have a sacred tree have been set in a predetermined arrangement. Good sir, I wonder if you would please not touch the sacred objects. Those objects are being offered to the spirits. If you were to touch them, good sir, they would become cursed. Yes, cursed. She really didn't have to talk down to me. Not that much of an idiot. Don't be mean to me. This is where the medium sits, I assume. There are 4 panels on this flooring. The straw in the flooring feels a little damp, probably from the humidity in the air. There's some empty space behind the folding screen. The light of the candles can't reach back there, so it's completely dark. So is that crime gonna happen here? Okay, let's move to the... There was another place. Winding way. Wow, this garden is really breathtaking. Someone put a lot of love into it. What is that over there? Is that an incinerator? Is a crime really gonna happen here? Is that what this is? I'm just thinking about the incinerator from the other case in the last game. Looks a little out of place in a garden like this. It's a really old urn. The ashes of a person long dead are inside. Looks like something with a long history. Other than that, it's not very interesting. So, time to move on. Looks like it's about to break. It could be very easy for the ashes to fall out of there. Looks like there's a room over there, too. A peaceful feeling is emanating from it. There's a small incinerator. I don't think garbage trucks come all the way out here to tiny villages like this. So every family has to burn their own trash. And maybe a body! A splendid garden with a small lamp and traditional decorations. It's a bit small to walk around in. Although, that incinerator piques my curiosity. I already looked at it, Phoenix. Is there anything else here? Why did I come here then? Oh, there's a side room. So this is the side room. Looks like it's more of a break room. There's bedding spread out on the floor. Looks like someone's sleeping in one. I shouldn't disturb them. I'll look around though. It's a small alcove. I have no idea what it's supposed to mean or symbolize. If I had one of these in the office, it would end up as a storage space. But here it's decorated with some pretty flowers and a beautiful hanging scroll. It's a decorative wooden bear sculpture. That's a plate attached to the base. Crane Village, the heart of channeling. What the? It's a souvenir. So does this mean it's easy to spot bears here? And for them to spot you? Oh god. Not the bears. This is the first time I've seen a sliding door like this in person. From here, I can see the winding way and the little garden in the courtyard. Okay, I guess the person. There's bedding spread out on the floor. Is that someone sleeping in one over there? She's probably an exhausted medium taking a break and catching some Z's. If I wake her up, she might be grumpy and throw a spell on me. It's probably a good idea to not disturb her sleep. Alright. Oh. Okay. Hey, you, hold on now. This gal's got a few questions to ask. I'm sure I've heard that southern accent somewhere before. What? Lot of heart? What are you doing here? What voice did I even give you?
Oh, I'll be. It's Mr. Phoenix Wright. How you been? Haven't seen you in, what, a year?
You are, lot of heart. You're a lot of heart, right?
Bingo! I'm the one and only paranormal photographer, a lot of heart.
So I guess you're still at it. Being a photographer, I mean.
Of course! And today I'm gonna get myself a real scoop. You wait and see. Oh, that's right. This ain't no time to be wasting time. The channeling's about to get started.
Is it that time already?
Y'all should hurry up and get to the meditation room.
I have no idea if this is the voice I gave her. It's been a while, Lotta. I never expected to see you again, honestly. Of all the characters to come back, never expected Lotta Hart.
What are you waiting around for? Come on.
Lotta Hart, huh? I've been judging her harshly because of that case. But I guess looking back, we had some good times, too.
Did we?
I don't think we really ever had good times with Lotta Hart.
She was a liar.
She claimed to see the crime when she really didn't. Almost got Edgeworth convicted.
We will now begin the channeling. Mystic Maya and honored guest, please proceed into the channeling chamber.
With this, I can finally swat all those pesky flies, once and for all. You hear me? They won't be able to say a single bad thing about me after this. You would love to hear them apologize, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you, Mr. Wright? Me? Oh, yeah, I sure would.
Mystic Maya, do you have the channeling chamber key? Yep, right here.
That is most satisfactory. That key is one of a kind, so please take care of it well.
You'll be fine, Aunt Morgan. I won't lose it, trust me.
This is so weird. My own name in here. It's funny, like, so I've had multiple of you guys be like, you remind me of Maya. So I guess it's only fitting that now there's an actual character with my name in the May family, the Faye family. I take that as a compliment, by the way, because I adore Maya.
Okay, Dr. Ray, let's get started.
Finally, let's go. Now, let us wait patiently out here for them. Please have some lovely bittersweet tea and green tea and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts.
Hold on now, Granny.
Granny?
How come we ain't allowed in that room?
Dear madam, you have an impressive grasp of English. From where did you learn it?
What? I'm from the heart of the Heartland.
Is that so? Then I humbly request that you return to this heart of the Heartland.
What are you...
This is Crane Village. If you cannot follow our traditions and rules, we will request that you leave.
Sorry.
Wow, she shut Lotta up. Now that's impressive. Now then, let us wait. I feel like something bad is like about to go down. Okay, yep, something bad went down. Who died?
Hey now, what was that just now?
Came from inside the channeling chamber. Oh dear.
Hey, that's a gunshot.
Excuse me?
I've heard that sound before. It's a gunshot. I bet my afro on it.
Maya's in there. We're breaking into the chamber. I don't want Maya to die.
Well, Mr. Lawyer, what's the plan?
What else? We're gonna break in.
What? But there's only one key and that kid's got it.
Oh god. We're going to have to break the door. Is that all right, Miss Faye? Well, yes, but there is the one matter. That is... Don't try to stop me. You can send the repair bill to the Wright law offices later.
Yeah, now that's what I call being a man.
Slam. Oh god, Gray's dead. Oh, this is how Maya's gonna get... Oh, they're gonna think that she killed him. Dr. Gray. Oh god.
I was murdered.
Oh god, no, you're not Maya. You're the ghost of the nurse, and this is the most afraid I've ever been of Maya. I've never been afraid of Maya, but she looks very creepy like this. Maya? That man murdered me. So I killed him. What? Lotta, at a time like this...
Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya?
Step away from there. Oh, it was you. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. But, hurry, before there are more victims here.
Hey, let's go, city boy. Leave this to the granny.
Oh, how am I gonna get you out of this, Maya? The judge isn't gonna believe in, spirit mediums. My cell phone doesn't get a reception way out here. So I ended up using the phone booth to call the police. Well, you're right, Phoenix. You did end up needing it.
And?
They're on their way.
That's good. Lordy, I saw a genuine mysterious phenomenon.
She really seems on edge because of all this. Not that I blame her. I'm scared to death by what's going on. Oh my. What you witnessed?
Hey, mister. That gal, Maya. She wasn't the only one that pulled the trigger. She wasn't the one that pulled the trigger, was she?
Oh, yeah. Lana doesn't know that when Maya's channeling, her whole physical appearance changes. Oh yeah, that it does.
Then again, weren't there only two of them in there?
That's the thing is, and then the ghost that she's channeling literally said that it was her. Oh dear. Oh no. So was it literally? Was that literally it? Or is it somehow gonna be someone else? I don't know. How am I gonna? Clearly we'd get Maya out of this because she's with us later, but oh my.
I reckon she must have done it then.
Dr. Gray. Lotta, what do you know about Dr. Gray?
Not much, but I did some digging. That's one gent with a bad reputation.
Really?
I hear he's good at surgery and stuff, but his personality stinks like a wet sheep.
I sort of got the same impression myself.
He's real controlling. As soon as his nurse or patients don't do what he says, he starts a hollering. Must have been real tough to work for him.
Well, did I call the police? I guess I did. I guess let's go here. Ah, Mr. Wright. Miss Faye, how's Mystic Maya? She's returned to this world. The spirit severing technique was successful. Let me see her, please. She's still unconscious. I humbly request that you wait outside for her recovery. Guess I just have to wait. Oh, Gumshoe, you made it.
The police are here. Sorry to keep you waiting. Huh? You again.
What are you doing all the way out here, Detective Gumshoe?
It's actually kind of funny. I was in this area for a business trip, pal.
You are the detective on every case ever.
Well, time to check out the crime scene. I'll have to question everyone here later on. Just sit tight, alright?
Why is he grinning at me? Shall I show you the scene of the crime, Detective Jim Shoe?
My name isn't Jim Shoe.
The two of them went into the channeling chamber. I guess all I can do for now is see what everyone else has to say. So, we're not that far into the video, 35 minutes-ish. We'll go a little bit more. Let me check. I'm not gonna like look at the guide for answers or anything. I'm literally looking at the guide to see how much investigation we have. Okay, okay, looks like we kind of have a lot of investigation. So, you know what we're gonna do is we'll just do a little bit more of the investigation in this one and then do the rest of it in the next video. Because a lot of this was sort of set up. Like the crime hadn't even happened until just now. Anything new that I should examine in here? Okay, I missed this before. Someone with a lot of skill wrote these 4 Chinese characters with a brush. Oh, look. Here's a translation. Once in a lifetime. Its message is people should value their ghostly meetings as once-in-a-lifetime chances. This door leads out to the winding way. The weather outside looks really nice. Dr. Gray will never get to comment on the weather again. She's probably scared out of her wits after having a murder take place right by her. Lotta?
God, don't
let it be me next. Okay. God, don't let it be me next. I can tell what she was saying at first. Eek. Don't scare me like that. What do you mean? You're the one scaring me. If I weren't so tough, you'd have had another dead body on your hands. Mine. Do I talk to you again? Oh, now you have something new. Did you see or notice anything that stuck out to you? Nah, well, maybe one thing. What is it? Turns out my poor stomach's not good at handling this kind of thing. What? Curses and ghosts and stuff coming back to get ya. This is just too much, I say. You're a paranormal photographer. This is what you signed up for. What is too much? Being an occult photographer. That's some scary stuff, so I think I'm gonna try being a celebrity photographer now. You're throwing the last year away, Lotta. Going after photos more within your reach from now on. More glamour, less gore. What's up? Oh yeah! What is it? I took some hot pictures earlier. Huh? Remember? I took some pictures at the murder scene inside. That's right, you did. Ugh, she did. 2 even. The seance murder. I sure like the ring of that. It'll be a sensational story. Lotta. Sorry, but my journalistic sense is burning inside me. Hate to cut and run, but I'm heading back in. Gotta beat those cops to the scoop of the century. Wah! Ha ha ha! I don't know who's scarier, Lotta or the spirits. And why does it feel like we've been through this before? Because we have. Awesome. Things are going great. I can go to the channeling chamber, or let's go over here. Is there anything in the side room yet? Oh yeah, the person sleeping. I am pretty sure there was someone sleeping here earlier. Like, how can I help you? That is, I.
So, isn't it, time to start?
Time to start what?
You know, like, the channeling.
Channeling? Oh, no. Actually, the situation is kind of changed.
Huh? Like, what do you mean?
Please stay calm, but there's been a murder.
So, like, a murder is that thing where, like, one person kills another, right?
Yes, a person has killed another person.
Oh, that's, what are the words I'm looking for? It's like totally a bummer.
Yeah. After all that effort, that's all she had to say. She kind of reminds me of, April May. Because April May was all like, yeah, cat girl, like. I hope you're not terrifying and evil like her, though.
I'm sorry. I forgot to, like, introduce myself. My name is Innie Minnie.
Name's Innie Minnie, really?
At the college, I'm researching and studying parapsychology.
Parapsychology?
That's right. I think people, like, usually call it occult studies or something. Like supernatural phenomenon, ESP, and psychic powers. That sort of stuff.
That's pretty out there. I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Let's talk, girl. So, what brings you here today?
So I was the one who told Dr. Gray about this place. He asked me, like, do you know of a good spirit medium?
Dr. Gray did say something about being introduced to this place.
Because, like, talking to dead people and, like, multiple personalities are my thing.
I see. Then why are you taking a nap here?
Like, I wasn't feeling good.
Huh?
I'm, like, allergic to sesame seeds. They, like, must have put some in the food they served for lunch.
Oh, that doesn't sound fun.
So I, like, felt sick and came in here to, like, sleep.
I totally feel like I've wasted my time because I like slept a long time. Okay, you sure are something. The question is, are you literally like this? Or are you gonna be in April, May, where eventually you're gonna like have this really scary sprite show up and this is all an act? What happened? So you were sleeping here the entire time?
Yeah, ever since lunch.
So you don't know anything about the murder that took place?
Like, what? Oh, that. I like totally know nothing. So who was like, you know, killed?
The surgeon that requested the channeling, Dr. Gray. She's got nothing to say about that. The victim. You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right?
I don't know any Dr. Gray.
What was that reaction? Oh, really? Then what was all that talk about him earlier?
Huh? Well, like a long time ago, I was like a patient, yeah?
Sounds like she's trying to hide something. Didn't you pretty much just already admit that you told him about this place? Weird. You left the blanket a mess. Are you gonna fold it?
Like, I had a really good nap, and like, I was thinking of leaving it like this. So, like, it's all set for tonight.
Okay. Anything else to look at in here? It does not seem like it. Oh, I could show you my donut. Check it out.
Like, I'm really sorry, but I'm not all that smart. So I don't, like, get it.
Why does it feel like she's just putting on an act? It's a donut. You should know what a donut is. That is a good point, though. I'm gonna go ahead and end today's video here, I think. Because, yeah, like I said before, I'm not looking at any of what I have to do or the answers for the investigation because I want to figure it out myself. I'm just checking, like, how much stuff it says there is to do. And it's showing that there's a lot to do yet. So we're gonna go ahead and end today's video here, and then we'll do more of the actual investigating next time. But yeah, this case, I'm really wondering, is it gonna be literally what we see? That the nurse that Maya channeled killed Dr. Gray? Because that's what it looks like. Or is it that someone else did it and then framed it like that? Because right now, from like what we see, it literally looks like Maya as the nurse did it. But there's things to consider, like I know in that room, next time we'll have to look at it, it was talking about like, oh, you can't see behind these like folding things or whatever. I'm kind of suspicious of this girl. Like Phoenix literally just said it, like, it seems like she's putting on an act. So maybe she said that she was sleeping the whole time, but maybe she wasn't. Maybe she was like hiding in that room back there and she killed them. Like maybe you were friends with the nurse and you lured him here because you want revenge or something and you left the bed a mess. You're saying you want to leave it that way. Maybe you left it that way to make it seem like you were here. I don't know. I'm excited to continue though. Poor Maya. This is the second time she's been accused of murder. Another interesting thing though is that the like nurse that Maya was channeling did say that Dr. Gray like killed her. But like, is that true? Because why would Dr. Gray want to channel this nurse if he knows that he's actually the one behind it? So there's a lot of questions, but we're very early on. Like we've barely started the investigation. It definitely feels good to be like I said, the last trial of the last game, like it was interesting and all, but I don't know, it just feels like at home. You know, I'm investigating, Maya's here, Gumshoe's here, Lada's randomly here for some reason. It's like the music that would play in like the beginning trials, because it was like, there was a kind of a different soundtrack for the last case in the last game. So even though it was like we went straight from the first game to this game, it almost feels like, oh, I'm back. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys are enjoying the second Phoenix Wright game so far. I like how this one was set up, you know, like we had to be there sort of as the crime happened, like leading up to it and everything. And now we're investigating. But yeah, anyway, that's gonna do it for me today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!